Here we are on a Saturday night. It's 8:02, 34 degrees outside. It's 43 right now. It's colder than shit in here. But I'm going to take this nice little mess I've made from my summer painting, and I've finally gotten around to fixing it. So I want to take a record and see what a mess this garage space is right now. And I'm going to turn some real good tunes on, just maybe grab a cup of coffee and put this place together absolutely beautifully like it should be. I like everything in order. Oh, and by the way, for all my good close friends out there, that is not a .22 long rifle shell. So wake the fuck up, you dumb morons. Thank you, and Merry Christmas. Now that we've got this .22 long rifle shell all figured out, I mean, it must have taken a lot of you guys to do a lot of research to find out that wasn't a .22. These are original right here, .22 long rifle shot shells, and as you can see, they're just a little bit smaller. I'll tell you the history behind this. I found this my grandmother's house. She's passed away about 20 years ago now. Best friend I ever had. Matter of fact, it's the only friend I ever had. Great lady. Anyway, her father was a sea captain in Astoria. And he was a skipper on a boat. And this right here is, and the back will tell. This is a 37mm anti-ship gun. Lot 1075 93B, model number 8 of 1916. And this is made by a company called PEMCO. I like it because it's beautifully made. And this, if you ever got hit by something like this, or even nicked by it, you got no more breathing problems. Now, for the record, a number of these shells have been shot at Chuck Norris. Okay, just to see if they could stop him. What happened is the shells realized that Chuck Norris was the target in front of them and just stopped dead in their tracks and dropped. Everything in this world fears Chuck Norris. Everything. Even this big bitch. Remember, Chuck Norris, this shell is lethal up to about 6,000 yards. Chuck Norris is lethal to about 8,000. And that's what she sounds like. Solid. Now, on to the bikes. It's winter, it's cold, I got all my heaters on. I did a little bit of cleanup. I only did a little cleanup for a reason. Now, I put my gyro, which I'm going to do some work on, up on a table, which is one aspect of the small bikes that we can do. It's not the bike that's on the table. See, you're looking at this bike and you're going, what's this jumbled mess I'm looking at? This is all part of videography. You see, you're looking at part of the bike. There is junk, a little bit of rust on the table, which is distracting. You're looking at the toolbox, which is over here, which is very distracting. It's annoying. It's non-fin shoe. It's non-harmony. And when you make videos, you should have harmony. If you've got a bunch of crap behind your subject, what you do is you take a white towel or something and put it where those speakers are all the way across there. So all that you see is your subject. You don't have to get it perfectly sterile. We don't have to do green room, blue screen, avatar-like stuff. All you have to do is let the person look through the camera as an eye and say, yes, I want to look at the bike. I don't want to look at all the other bullshit in your shop, Randy. I don't want to see your dusty bikes and everything. Can you tell what that is real quick? No. You can see it's a mirror of a bike. There's some blue junk behind it. Some really cool stuff in there anyway. But I'm not telling you where I live. And my other Honda's right here. But look, you can see the Honda, the front of the blue Honda, the gray Honda's engine. You can see a bunch of junk behind that Honda and over here and everything. And I'm going, it's all a mess. It's all there's no harmony. So in order to be a good videographer, and I have 0 lessons in it, believe me, none, is to talk about your subject, whatever that may be. Don't spend too much time on yourself or looking at yourself unless you're a really good looking hot blonde chick with just absolutely stunning boobs. Like hot for words. I mean, I don't know what her last video was on about, but she sure looked good doing it, and she makes a lot of money. So I'm not Mr. Brad Pitt, even though I wish I was. So I have to use all my style on what I can show and what I'm going to do. Now, in journalism, there is 5 W's: who, what, why, where, and when. All you have to do is tell the reader that, and they know what's going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at some of these problems where I have leaks for some reason. I don't know if that's a leak. Might be too over jetted, which has come down and dropped here. These tires have to be replaced, which they don't make these tires anymore. What they do, and I've looked at them, Honda in Japan makes these really cool looking mags that come out. They're really bling looking, but I mean, they just look, I don't know, I'd look way too pimpish at my age doing it. Even though a little pimp never hurt nobody. And now over here, if you'll notice, this is the next problem. I have oil right here. Okay, I should not have oil right there. The reason I have oil right there is because I have a bearing that's gone out, a seal that's gone out. And the tire wobbles back and forth. It'll wobble like that. So that's what I'm going to fix. And you can see this is all due to the fact that this little bike is 1985, 26 years old. And I want to go through it. I want to repaint all the pieces here in black and in gloss and in frame. All the decals cannot be, you can't get the decals at all anymore. I want to keep them all stock. This piece right back here is gold. You can't get this. You cannot get these gyro emblems at all, or any of these. So I kind of want to just make it back to classic, because it's amazing how many little old people come up to me on the street going, my God, look, he's got a motorized walker scooter. They're looking like, screw this electric crap, I want one of those. And I have to just tell them, look, man, it's a motorcycle. It's not an electric chick magnet for the over 80 crowd. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to have it up here. I've got a few months to work on it. I'll be 50 in a few days, and I think I may make a video on looking back on my life and looking forward. That's the good thing about 50. You can look back and you can look forward. It's at a crossroads. It's just how we deal with our own mysteries. Alright, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. If you guys need some parts, get your ass on the vtcycles.com website and do those boys some business for Christmas. Build yourself a stroker. All right, God bless.